Hey, it's Michael, and today I want to show you the installation of a glass screen protector on my iPhone XR. The purpose of the video is not necessarily to show you how to install it, although it'll be helpful, I'm sure, but basically to promote this particular screen protector. This isn't a sponsored video by any means. It's just because I've been so happy with this glass screen protector. It's lasted me 6 months and counting on my iPhone XR. Previously, I had used a succession of different cheaper screen protectors, all of them glass, and they were just no-name brands from overseas somewhere, and they just kept cracking or chipping within literally days. I had one crack the same day I put it on. It was ridiculous. This screen protector, however, has been on my phone for 6 months. Like I said, this is the brand Simple. And not only is it very easy to install, but it obviously, at least in my case, is very durable. I've dropped this phone just as many times as I had previously when I had the other screen protectors, and this does not have any chips, cracks, nothing. It has performed so well. And it comes in a 2-pack. This is, again, it comes with a frame so that when you are doing the installation, it's literally impossible not to put the screen protector on properly. It also comes with a little cleaning kit that has a microfiber cloth and an alcohol wipe, and it also comes with a sticky piece of tape that you can use to grab any last-second pieces of dust that appear on your screen before the installation. So let me show you. This is my other iPhone XR. This is actually my wife's phone. This has one of the crappy screen protectors on it, and let me show you the crack that is on hers. She dropped her phone, it got a little chip on the corner that radiated into a long crack across the entire, you can see it right there, the reflection of it. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to clean it thoroughly using the materials provided with this new kit that I've got, and I'm just going to show you and walk you through the process. So I also want to point out one of the reasons most glass screen protectors crack so easily is because of the case that you're using on your phone. So it's very important that you get a case that has a bezel that rises above the screen a little bit. And ideally you want about 1 millimeter at least. Some of them will rise even a little bit taller than that. But you can see this has a good bezel around the edge. So when the phone does fall face down, it's got some protection. And also another fault of many cases is that the bottom is completely open and unprotected. Now my case does not have that open bottom. It's completely protected all the way around. But if you have a case that has a cutout for the top and the bottom, that's leaving your corners unprotected a little bit. And all it takes is a tiny little chip. If you drop it and it hits on the corner, boom, you get a tiny crack there, or a tiny chip that's going to radiate into a crack. So maybe it's your case that's almost as more at fault than the screen protector that you're using. In any case, I prefer the glass screen protectors because they're a lot easier to put on, in my opinion. I've had better luck with them. They provide a more clear vision, and so they're great. So let's get to it. Let me show you how to take your old screen protector off, clean your phone thoroughly, and put the new screen protector on. Okay, first of all, here is the kit. This is the frame that you're going to put around your phone eventually. This is the microfiber cloth. This is a little packet of materials that you get. You get a wet wipe, you get a dry wipe, and then this is the piece of tape that you can peel off to just pick up any pieces of dust that you observe. And finally, this is the screen protector itself. So you carefully take this out. You want to make sure you don't bend this or you can crack it right off the bat, which obviously you don't want to do. We're also going to peel this off very carefully. This is the adhesive side that this is covering here. And so let's get started. First of all, I want to get the old phone here. Now I also happen to have here some, I've got an extra alcohol wipe. You don't necessarily have to do this, but her phone is so dirty that I wanted to pre-clean it using a lens wipe that I had. This is basically the same thing as what you get in the package, the #1 wet wipe here, but this is just a thing that we've gotten a big box of for cleaning our eyeglasses. I just want to quickly clean the old screen protector. I just want to clean the phone itself as best I can before I get started here. So there we have it, pretty clean, and I'm ready to go. So the first thing you want to do is remove the old screen protector, whether it's glass or a plastic type. And the way that I like to do that is don't start at the broken corner, but start at a corner that is not broken or chipped. And you just have to very carefully slide your fingernail off there, and you have to be very gentle here or it's going to snap in half on you. So kind of hard to, I don't really have a lot of good fingernails, but as you can see, once you start to pull it off, you'll get like a bubble, sort of like a air getting underneath it, and you can see the progress you're making. So you just want to work your way down. Whoops, see, it just cracked on me. So be careful you don't cut yourself if that happens. But it does have like a layer of plastic too, so it cracked again. You just have to very carefully work it off. And now I'm just sort of letting it do its own thing here. Very gentle pressure here, and sort of keep working your fingers down. And it's just about done. Oh, cracked one more time. There. So it just came off, and these are all the cracks that it's got in it, but we don't need to worry about that. It's off. Now that we've got down to the screen, we're going to use the wipe that they provide. I'm just going to open this up. And you don't want to get your fingerprints, you don't want oil, you just want to clean everything off of the screen. And get around the edges too. So this is the point where you need to work kind of quickly, because every second that the screen is open to the air, you're going to have the chance that a piece of dust is going to fall on there. So you want to try to do this in a dust-free environment as possible. Now this piece of tape here, if you get at the sort of a right angle here, you should be able to see if a piece of dust is on your screen. And I just noticed, I don't know where that came from, but they just sort of magically start appearing. And so you just want to, that's the alcohol wipe again. If I see another one, I'm just going to use this. Now, unfortunately, my wife's phone here has a crack in the actual screen itself. So at this point, all we're going to do is prevent further damage. There's also a chip in the actual glass of the screen itself. So there's nothing I can do about that. But I am going to put this new protector on, and hopefully at least she won't get any more. So this is actually the very critical part here of the operation, is getting this plastic thing off. This is kind of like getting it off of your phone initially, the old one. So you do have to be very careful that you don't crack this as you're peeling this off. Okay, got it off, and now I'm looking at the screen one more time to make sure there are no pieces of dust, and I actually do see a little piece of dust. So I'm using the alcohol wipe again rather than the piece of tape. Okay, no dust. Make sure your screen protector is oriented in the right direction. Then you put the guide on. So there's a large slot here. Those go over the volume buttons, and then the small slot goes over the on-off button. Just place that over your phone. And now we have the guide. So just tip it up, center it, and then just slowly drop it down. And you can see it sealing itself. Basically just sealed itself. Get the microfiber cloth, just get that any last bubble out at the very bottom, push it out. And there you have it. Now, the problem that this phone is experiencing right now, because the actual iPhone screen itself is cracked, as we do see this little, you can see a little bubble there forming right where that crack is. And that is unfortunate, but that's not the fault of this new screen protector. It's just because the iPhone screen itself is no longer perfectly flat, and therefore it shows it's got it like a crack there, but it's not. It's underneath the screen protector. And that may eventually kind of go away on its own, simply because the screen protector and time, see, it's sort of vanishing right now as I speak. But as she uses the phone, that may come back. But anyway, that's it in a nutshell. Once it's all been installed, you can take the frame off, and there we have the perfectly installed new screen protector. So that is it. I hope this helps you out a little bit. Once again, the brand is the simple SMPL. It just seems to be one of the best ones that I've ever used, and therefore I am recommending this. And it's a tempered glass screen protector. It does have an oil-resistant coating on it, so that helps prevent fingerprints. You're always going to get fingerprints with this, but they're just not as bad, and it's easier to keep clean using a microfiber cloth. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you found this helpful. And if you want notifications as soon as I upload new videos, make sure you click that notifications box as well. Have a great day. We'll catch you next time.